Hey there. All right, so we're going to do some stretches and movements that are going to help to kind of correct the posture imbalances that can happen from sitting too much and all the pain that goes along with it. So the first one we're going to do is the cat cows. So you're going to take a nice big inhale and open up, reach the sit bones toward the sky, your chest forward. Then you're going to exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone in, push the floor away. And you're going to go through that 4 or 5 times at your own pace, linking your breath to the movement. The second movement we're going to do are the alternating arm and leg. So I want you to first get steady on your hands and knees. So hands directly under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to kick that left foot back like so. Once you're steady there, you're going to reach that right arm forward. Keep your foot flexed, toes pointed towards the floor, actively pushing the mat away from your left hand. Pull your core up and in, and then you're just going to switch sides. Even think about pulling your hand and your foot away from one another. What this is going to do is it's going to help to stretch and balance out the spine. After you've gone through about 4 of those on each side, you'll probably be ready for a nice child's pose. So sit back on your heels, and I want you to reach over your knees. You can hang out there for a little bit, and then take your right arm and reach it underneath your left armpit, and then put your right ear towards the mat. That's a really great shoulder opener. And then you're going to do the other side. Go ahead and just pause the video in between each one. All right, and so right after we finish up the child's pose, we're going to come into Sphinx Pose. So forearms down, your elbow is going to be right under that shoulder, looking straight ahead. Should feel good on the low back. It's also great at opening up the chest and shoulders. So hang out there as long as you wish. After Sphinx Pose, we are going to come onto our back and do a bridge pose. So feet up towards your glutes, and you're just going to lift and hold. And then lower. Maybe do about 10 to 12 of those. So that's, we're doing that kind of in a therapeutic manner as opposed to as an exercise. It's also a great exercise. You can add all sorts of things to that one, of course. All right, and then the last one on the ground, we're gonna do a chest opener. So come up onto your knees, put your hands on your low back, or you can even reach back for your heels, look up. Keep your glutes engaged, so squeeze those. That'll help to protect your low back. So you can either be here, or you can be up here, toes down, toes up. All right. So those are the floor movements and stretches. So now we're going to stand. Okay. So with the strap, you can do some, I'm going to take the strap, open up the shoulders, like so. And then you can move your hands in a little bit here, bring them together up top. Do a nice standing side stretch. So the idea is just to keep a lot of mobility in the spine. All right, so another one we'll do. So take your right hand across your low back, grab your wrist with your left hand. Excuse me. And then I want you to just reach that left ear toward the left shoulder. right, and then other side. Hang out there as long as you want, as long as that one feels good. All right, the other one I want to do is, so you're going to take your strap around your back and you're going to reach for the bottom there. And then gently pull, like you're trying to pull the strap away from each other, like so. This is a great chest opener. So what this is going to do is going to help to train your posture and prevent your posture from being negatively reinforced by your sitting patterns. So from here, we're just going to switch sides. Again, you should hold these stretches for 30 seconds to a minute. So just hit the pause button and hang out in them as long as you want, as long as it feels good. Just don't push it too hard. All right. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is called reverse prayer. So I want you to bring your hands behind your back, like so. Maybe they only go like this. Maybe you can touch palms. And from there, I want you to turn your fingertips up towards your spine. And then rest your fingers against your spine. And then pull those shoulders back and down. Look straight ahead, keeping your neck in good alignment. I do this one all the time. I'll be standing in line at the grocery store, just random times. I'll just be sitting there in reverse prayer, just keeping my heart open and my chest stretched, not overstretched, but stretched. All right. And then the next one we're going to do is a forward fold. So you're just going to take a nice breath in and then swan dive forward. And then grab opposite elbows. Like so. And while you're here, your neck is kind of enjoying a little bit of freedom from gravity. So shake your head no, yes. And then switch which elbow is on top. And then release your hands. From here, you can put your hands under your toes and get a nice upper back stretch. So feet are hip width distance apart in this one. You can put your hands, if they reach, you'll have to have a bend in your knees most likely. Maybe you can straighten them, whatever feels good. And here again, you can shake your head no, yes. And then roll on up nice and gentle. There you go. Flip your hair back. Yes, that was off of camera. All right, and the next one I'm going to show you is a doorway stretch. It's another chest opener. So okay. So grab the doorway. You can keep your arms at any level. So starting here, and then maybe I'll move up to stretch a different part of the chest. A little low. So those are my anti-sitting stretches. Hopefully they are helpful, and I wish you well.